Is Samsung super fast charging 2.0 45 watt charger finally worth it for their flagship S Ultra series device? Well, let's find out in this ultimate wide battery charging test between the 45 watt charger, the 25 watt charger, and the classic 15 watt fast charger. Let's get into it. A quick breakdown of the battery and performance specifications for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. It is packing a 5000 mAh battery and does support a maximum of 45 watt wired charging using Samsung Super Fast Charging 2.0 technology, and it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite 4 Galaxy chipset. Now for the plug and cable, and the main focus is going to be on the 45 watt charger. I did purchase a brand new charger and cable, and this is the official EP-T4510 plug that should give you the maximum 45 watt charging, and with the included 5 amp cable in there, it is slightly thicker than the cable that comes in the box, and you do need to use this cable or compatible 5 amp cable to get the maximum super fast charging 2.0 speeds, and you should see this sign come up on the always on display when you start charging. And for the 25 watt charger, we are using an official 25 watt charger from Samsung, and with this one you can use the official USB-C to USB-C cable that comes in the box. You don't need a 5 amp for this one. It will work with the cable that comes in the box of your S25 Ultra. Now things get a bit tricky for the classic 15 watt adaptive fast charging. It is 15 watt capable, and the only thing with this is the plug itself does have a USB-A port. So your cable that comes in the box is USB-C to USB-C, so you will not be able to use this plug. This is where it's probably worth considering upgrading to the 25 watt or the 45 watt. But if you are using the classic 15 watt and you do have a USB-C to USB-A cable that works with it, you're going to see in this test to see if it's still worth it for you to use. Now, how we've set up for the parameters of this wide battery charging test, we are starting all of them from 1% to 100% charge. We're going to be reading it from the always on display, and we're going to be checking at 15-minute interval each way with temperature checking. And the most important thing is we are using a wattage reader so you can see the progression real time of how much watts is being pulled from the plug when it comes to charging these devices at 45 watt, 25 watt, and 15 watt. My review unit of the Galaxy S25 Ultra is running One UI 7 with Android 15 on the latest software update. When we go into the battery settings for charging, all manner of charging have been enabled for fast charging across the board, and the protect battery has been disabled to make sure that we do get the maximum charging speeds all the way to 100% as we are going. This is pretty much the best way we can enable it to make sure that we are getting the fastest charging speeds available, because this is still the best and the fastest way to get charging in the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Now, as Samsung still lacks native magnetic charging built physically into the design of the S25 Ultra, if this is still one of your preferred methods of charging, then look no further than Taurus with their O-Stand Polar Qi 2 Circle wireless charger and their O-Stand 360 spin case with the Glass Go X screen protector. The O-Stand Polar Circle charger is Qi 2 certified with 15 watt wireless charging using their Tora Ice Tech with active cooling, keeping temperatures in check while doing things like gaming and charging at the same time, with a built-in 360-degree rotating stand, which is convenient and great for multitasking, and a hands-free experience for video calls and watching things like your favorite content. Plus, it's nice, compact, and travel-friendly with an approximate weight of 3.21 ounces. Of course, to allow the charger to work with your S25 Ultra, you need a compatible case, and Taurus's O-Stand 360 spin case is perfect thanks to its fixed point rotating stand and 490-degree precision standing points, excellent durability, strong N18 magnets with a built-in anti-magnetic plate for smooth S Pen usage, and a great grip and feel in the hand with excellent 360 protection, all thanks to a 1.2mm raised edges and 1.5mm raised corners. And an honorable mention goes to the Glass Go X screen protector for the best one-step simple installation you'll find, giving you a super slim, strong, and clear protection for your S25 Ultra display and full functionality as well. Check the link in the description below for where you can get your Taurus accessories for the S25 Ultra, and thank you to Taurus for sponsoring a portion of this video. Okay, let's kick things off with this ultimate wired battery charging test between the super fast charging 2.0 45 watt charger using the official 5 amp cable that comes with it, which is USB-C to USB-C, versus the super fast charging 1.0 charger that's 25 watts and the classic adaptive fast charging at 15 watts with the USB-A port on the plug. Now we're going to be testing it at 15-minute intervals, and we are using the wattage reader as well. So I've got the magnification around it, and the red part is the wattage. The green part in the middle, that is the amperage. And of course, the yellow is the voltage. Voltage times the amperage gives you the current wattage that we are getting. And we're pretty much going to be seeing how they go through each interval. And we've got the room temperature there pretty much to see the ambient temperature. And we'll be taking temperature readings as well as we are going through. Is this pretty much going to be the case where finally the 45 watt super fast charging is worth it? Well, let's go through the motion and see. Now we pretty much get to the first interval, which is 15 minutes, 45 watt charger. It's on 41%, and then temperature reading of 35.5 degrees Celsius, and then 25%, 26.7 degrees Celsius for the 25 watt charger, and then 16% battery, 31.1 degrees Celsius at the 15-minute mark. Now, all these have started at the 1% mark. We're doing it from 1% to 100 full. We're checking on the always on display. We're not going to turn on the display because the always on display reads very accurately. So want to give these the fastest charging available. Now, at the half an hour mark, 71%, 35.5 degrees Celsius on the 45 watt charger. Wow, that's really good. 52%, 29.8 degrees Celsius on the 25 watt charger at the 30-minute mark. And then 32% battery, 31.0 degrees Celsius on the 15 watt charger. That is a huge difference. Almost a 20% difference, 90% difference, and is way ahead of the 15 watts. The 25 watt is still a nice sweet spot, but oh my goodness, I think Samsung have actually improved the charging curve, and they've not said anything about it. Okay, how are things gonna look when we get to the 45-minute mark? And when we get to the 45-minute mark, 94% battery, 32.4 degrees Celsius, and then 78% battery, 31.3 degrees Celsius on the 25 watt compared to the previous reading of the 45 watt charger, and then 49% battery, 31.8 degrees Celsius on a 15 watt charger. You know what? At this point, after 45 minutes to be at 94%, most people are going to be more than satisfied when it comes to the charging experience on here. But how long is it going to take to actually get to 100%? Is it going to be finally a decent amount below 1 hour? As we're getting to the next interval, where will we be when it comes to the 45 watt charger? And it actually goes to 100% at 57 minutes and 29 seconds. A temperature reading of 32.4 degrees Celsius. In first place is the 45 watt super fast charging 2.0. Wow, this is the first time I've actually experienced it perform so well. 3 generations of doing this test from the S25 Ultra days till now. Wow, that's actually a very good improvement. Then when we get to the 1 hour intervals, 95% battery, 28.7 degrees Celsius on the 25 watt charger, and then 65% battery, 32.4 degrees Celsius on the 15 watt charger. Very interesting. Now the 15 watt is actually doing kind of okay. The 25 watt is still a nice sweet spot in terms of the performance to charging to 100%. Now, I always prefer that my phones will charge within, 45 minutes, no more than an hour. So I'm very happy with what I'm seeing on the 45 watt charger. Now, how long is it going to take for the 25 watt to get to 100%? As we are pretty much closing in, this will happen at the 1 hour, 10-minute mark, 38 seconds, a final temperature reading of 26.5 degrees Celsius. In second place is the super fast charging 1.0 25 watt charger. Interesting. At this point, the 15 watts on 76%. So as we're cruising through and getting to the next interval, it's all eyes on the 15 watt and how far it's gonna go and how long is it gonna take to get to 100% charge. Okay, next interval, 1 hour and 15 minutes. And here is on 80%, a temperature reading of 33.2 degrees Celsius. So it's not doing bad. And you can see the wattage. It is holding nice and steady at 14.7, 14.6 watts, which is effectively the full 15 watt charging capacity. So I think maybe for battery health management, using a 15 watt, if you don't mind and you charge overnight, is great. But I really, really like the improvement to the 45 watt charger. Go check my previous year test exactly the same as I did for the S24 Ultra. You'd be surprised the results that we got here. Hour and a half, 91% battery, temperature reading of 34.0 degrees Celsius. Interesting. As we're pretty much going through the motion here, it's not going to be that long until it gets to 100%. So in perspective, this is still better than what you would get on some other flagship phones, right? So we'll go through that in a minute. And it goes to 100% at the 1 hour, 44 minutes and 58 second mark. And that is incredible when it comes to the battery capacity. And at 15 watts, that's actually not as bad as I thought. You know, we get a final temperature reading of 30.8 degrees Celsius. Now for the peak wattage reading. When using the 45 watt super fast charging 2.0 charger with the 5 amp cable, it did peak around 39.4 watts, and this was around the 8-minute mark. For the 25 watt charger, this peaked around 23.6 watts, and this was around the 33-minute mark. And for the classic 15 watt adaptive fast charger, it stayed rock steady at 14.6 watts for a good 1 hour and 17 minutes straight before it tapered off. So yeah, it looks like this time around, the super fast charging 2.0 45 watt charger is worth it for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Now don't get me wrong, the 25 watt is still the sweet spot, but if you want the fastest charging experience, then it looks like the super fast charging 2.0 45 watt charger is the way to go. But just remember to use the official 5 amp cable or compatible 5 amp cable with the 45 watt charging plug to get the maximum charging speeds, and you are good to go. What's your thoughts on this ultimate wide battery charging test with the 45 watt, 25 watt and 15 watt charger for the Galaxy S25 Ultra? Were these the results that you expected, or did you expect something more? Are you still wanting Samsung to improve and increase the charging speed to something like 65 watts and a bigger battery? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And speaking of the battery, make sure to check out our extreme battery drain test that we did on the S25 Ultra, because in that video, we are running a giveaway for one lucky subscriber to win a brand new Galaxy S25 Ultra up until the 28th of February 2025. Check that video out all the way through for full details. And of course, make sure to check out the sponsor of a portion of this video, Taurus, with their accessories for the Galaxy S25 Ultra. That's it for me, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do. Hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. I hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.